One day, your baby is sleeping peacefully. The next, they're waking up every hour, crying nonstop and eating like they've never been fed before. You might be wondering, what is going on? Am I doing something wrong? Don't worry, Mama, this is totally normal. Your baby is likely going through a growth spurt. But here's the thing, if you don't know what to expect, growth spurts can feel like a total nightmare. But today, I'm going to help you survive and thrive through these intense but temporary phases. Hi, in this video, I'll break down when growth spurts happen. Hint, they come fast and furious. What signs to look for so you can tell the difference between a growth spurt and something else. Proven strategies to keep your baby and yourself happy during these exhausting periods. By the end of this video, you'll feel prepared, confident, and ready to handle your baby's next growth spurt like a pro. Why should you watch until the end? Because growth spurts can feel like chaos if you don't know what's happening. By watching this video, you'll understand exactly what to expect, how to handle it, and most importantly, how to survive it without losing your mind. So, what exactly is a growth spurt? Well, growth spurts are these short but intense periods when your baby rapidly develops, both physically and mentally. During this time, they need extra milk, extra sleep, and oh yes, extra comfort. But here's the catch: growth spurts often come with sleepless nights, fussiness, and non-stop feeding. When do growth spurts happen? The tricky thing about growth spurts? They happen out of nowhere, but they tend to follow a predictable pattern. Here are the most common ages for growth spurts: 1 to 2 weeks, right after birth. Babies start demanding more milk to build their supply. 6 weeks, one of the toughest. They're feeding constantly and might start cluster feeding. 3 months. Their metabolism and brain are developing fast. 6 months. Baby is preparing for solid foods and needs extra nutrition. 9 months. They're learning to crawl, stand, and even talk. Growth spurts fuel all this progress. But remember, every baby is different. Some have extra spurts while others may not show obvious signs. Signs your baby is in a growth spurt. Not sure if your baby is in a growth spurt? Look for these signs. Increased hunger. Your baby will want to eat constantly, even right after a feed. Extra fussiness. They may seem more irritable, clingy, or harder to soothe. Changes in sleep. Some babies sleep more, while others wake up way more often. Restless behavior, more crying, more whining, and a general nothing makes them happy phase. Sound familiar? If you're experiencing any of these, your baby is likely in a growth spurt. How to cope: survival strategies for parents. So now that you know what's happening, how do you handle it? Here are some expert-backed tips. Follow baby's lead. Let your baby feed on demand. Their body knows what it needs. Extra comfort and cuddles. Skin-to-skin contact calms them down and increases your milk supply. Prioritize sleep for both of you. If your baby is napping more, nap with them. Rest when you can. Hydrate and eat well. If you're breastfeeding, your baby is drinking more, so you need more fuel too. Be patient. Growth spurts can last a few days to a week. It's temporary. Hang in there, Mama. Mama, you've got this. Growth spurts can be exhausting, frustrating, and overwhelming, but they are a sign your baby is growing and thriving. So next time your little one is eating non-stop and refusing to sleep, just remember, this too shall pass. If this video helped, hit that like button and let me know in the comments. What's the hardest part of growth spurts for you? And don't forget to subscribe for more real, honest, and helpful parenting tips.